My Mego figures, for the most part, came from a Ben Franklin store that was near my house at the time in Chicago Heights, Illinois. It was from Olympia Plaza. These comic book ad type catalogs were great to get in the mail. It was like going through a Christmas catalog, thinking about all the fun you'd have if you had these toys. They're world's greatest superhero 8-inch figures. That was such a great pairing. And with Mego now really being sold as adult collector's items, I guess it was a great time to be a kid, to have cool toys like this that were meant to be played with. Iron Man, one of my original figures I've hung on to from childhood. Some of the detailed view of the head sculpt, I know there's been folks that have bad-mouthed about because of how the eyes are painted and whatnot, but it is what it is. It was a kid's toy. It wasn't adult collectors buying them at the time. It was kids that were playing with it. You can see here on the neck, it's marked for 1973. Shazam! Shazam did have a TV series in the mid-70s, along with the Isis and Wonder Woman series that were going on. I guess technically the collar is up, but I've just always preferred them with the collar down. It just bugged me, especially as a kid, having the collar up around his neck. Another thing that's interesting on this figure is, and this is one I had since I was a kid, that there is no year marking on the neck like on the other figures. So now it's time to move on to how I got these figures tuned back up into shape, cleaned up, touched up paint, fabric, and what have you here. So we'll get started on that part. So I'm going to get into a foot repair. This is a Type 2 figure. It's dated 1974. You can see here in the left foot a stress crack that goes around the entire foot, which might explain how or why the right foot ended up missing. Fortunately, the collector interest in these figures makes it fairly easy to get original parts online, and the manufacturing design makes it even easier for a repair. So I was able to get an original foot and ankle pin to restore this figure.